light. Last time I took this for a drive, I drained the tanks, gave them a good rinse with the wand, and then drove around with some water and bleach in them to clean them out. So they were pretty clean, but we gave them one more rinse, and then it should be good to take these tanks out. We'll loosen these up. Alright, tanks are out. Gonna go ahead and fire up the pressure washer and give these a really good rinse and wash. Pretty dusty. Looks like they used insulation foam to level these out. Probably have to do something similar. Maybe even just reuse these blocks, actually. We can unscrew those there. Nice. Yeah. Unscrew these and paint them. And then reinstall them so the tanks are sitting at the angle they need to be. Oh, that one's already loose. What about this one? No. That one screw. Let's get these out of the sun. Sometimes this foam doesn't like sunlight. It will degrade really bad. Start getting all crumbly. All this stuff together. Still seems to be in pretty good condition, so we can reuse that. Alright, pressure washer working miracles on these tanks. Looking nearly brand new. Not really, but looking a whole lot better than they were. Definitely reusable. Okay. Got a pretty good bruise out of that whack. Healing up though. It was a little worse than that a couple days ago. But we're good. It doesn't hurt anymore. It still hurts a little bit, but we're good. Alright, so there's a cabinet. Comes up pretty easy. Just a couple screws. And some adhesive. Which is nice because now I can get to these bolts under here real easy. Sweet. The rain is causing these boards to warp, which actually might make those come up a little easier. That really popped up. Hey, look at that, it's my driveline. Oh, there's the sensor. The balancing sensor from hydraulic bunch of jacks that are no longer on here. Yeah, sweet, look at that. Got my driveline, exhaust, coolant lines for the rear heater, which is no longer used, so we'll be stripping those out for weight. Power wire that goes back to my air compressor. Sweet. I like being able to see right into the bottom of the RV. To make things easy to work on, except this part will be covered. Probably have the tanks right about here. Rebuild the lower structure to the floor once we figure out what I'm doing. Or where I'm placing everything. That's cool. I like how easy these come out. Same thing, got a screw in the corner. That one's already gone. Probably need to unbolt these. Okay, these bolts actually have bolt heads on them, so I can remove them with a wrench. Oh, that is so nice. We will definitely be rebuilding this with the access panel, as every freaking car should be that has an electric fuel pump. Oh yes, I haven't been under here in quite some time. Get the pretty paint job. Still pretty. just covered in gunk, road gunk. Big old wad of wires that goes to nothing. I already figured this out last time. I think it was this spool of wire. Seems like the wires were just snipped. They didn't have power, nothing. They weren't really doing anything. Yeah, a lot of stuff in here that isn't getting used anymore. Okay, yeah. We have to remount this. Oh my lord, what is all this stuff? Road materials, dust. My insulation foam job. Oh, this is so nice. Now I can like change out my rubber hoses, keep an eye on things. I think if I put the bed back here, it's gonna flip up or something. Depending on how I do it. Might put it at this level, then we'll have like a kind of like a truck bed where you got the flat part and it goes up and over the wheel wells and then flat part. Either way, this is not getting covered up again like that. Got access to all my air suspension a whole lot better anyway. Get to my mud flaps. I want to put I guess that's a flap. Strange patch job there. Extended that a couple feet, I guess, for oh yes, put a diesel tank, redo my air system, get a nicer tank, something that's probably not so rusty on the inside. I do a pretty good job of trying to drain that, but that's always got water in it, it seems like. It's a crazy cabinet thing there. I wonder if that's for like storing your sewer hose or something. It's all one piece plastic. It's kind of nice. Might reuse that. Gotta try and get these off. These are just spinning. These didn't spin for some reason, but these are spinning. I gotta either cut those out or grab them with some vice, some grips, some vice grips. This RV is looking pretty anorexic at the moment. Got all the cabinets out, all the floor panels. That's awesome. Now I can get to my e-brake a lot easier, or my parking brake. Got a drum brake on the driveline. Got my transmission. Coolant lines that need to come out. They've already been chopped because they started leaking. A lot of cleanup to do, yes. We'll pull everything out. All this wiring. Generator connection that's no longer needed. A lot of things no longer needed. Get that leveling sensor. Oh, that is so nice. Definitely want to be able to keep an opening for my back. For this back part here, where I can get at my bags a little easier, and the leveling valves. Keep an eye on those. I also want to install a shutoff valve, so if I ever want to disconnect the air tank or the air pump, it's not going to leak all the air out of it like it is right now. It'd be nice to have like a shutoff valve to close them off, take out the tank if I need to work on it or something. Lots of wiring. We're just gonna take it all out, start over. Brake lights, turn signals, fuel pump, air compressor. Not too hard. Take this out. This is the generator fuel line. It's actually super handy, and could have sworn this was teed into the return line, but it does not look like it. This just goes straight to the... Oh, it is. Okay, it's teed in over here. So yeah, I can reroute that if I want to have a connection in the bed for the generator. I'm just going to put the generator in the bed or whatever I put back here, and just have cabinet spaces down here. Once we clean things up, I've got to make this straight so the tanks... probably put the water tank. Let's see, what are we doing? Yeah, we'll probably have to move these around a little bit, or at least chop off these L's and just have it go straight across. Maybe, I don't know, this framework isn't even. There's a piece right there, and then about 8 inches back we got another piece, so those aren't welded on too good, so it wouldn't be too hard to remove and redo. Or just do my own thing. Maybe we take these all off together and give me some I-beams or something. Figure it out. Get to my propane piping now, get all this out. It's interesting. It's got a main line and some connections. I might keep the propane tank. I don't know if I'll... don't think I will leave it hooked up though. I'll just leave it as a tank, and then maybe we'll make a nice easy connection with an extension hose on it for if I want to barbecue or something. Got the ground on it. Got the generator tray. A bunch of this aluminum sheeted plywood. All my cabinets. Feel like we got an RV workshop going on over here. That was one big old bird. Holy moly. There's my fuel line. Why in the world would they not just run that inside the frame? Easier to get to the fuel filter, maybe. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't reuse this. This thing's... I mean, it's in good condition. It's just probably gonna need to be looked over. I don't know if I want to keep using it if, you know, it's dangerous or anything, so... Yeah, I don't know what we'll do with that. Probably go ahead and take it out, find a way to use up the propane that's in it. It's gonna be heavy though. I'll figure I'm gonna need to go get a jack to lower that off of there.